I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with your feeder flash for Tuesday, March the 7th. And if you're wondering whether or not these feedlot guys can resist selling out cheaper with this big basis this week, no, they can't. They can't resist it. A lot of them are handling cattle for customers. Each pen has to stand on its own individually, and if they get a chance to make some money on those cattle, they're going to make some money on those cattle. So we knew when we came into this week with February gone, looking at an April board that's at 115.5, roughly $10 under what fat cattle are trading at end of this last week. We knew we're going to lose market position, and it's just inevitable because they have to take that money. Whenever you hedge your cattle, you're taking a short position or betting that the market's going to go down. So when your market is that much under what the cash is, you get to put that whole difference or that basis in your pocket. So it's just like selling your cattle for $1.34 or $1.35 if we had last week's market. But we've already seen them start caving a little bit. Had some sales already at a 121 in Kansas there, and that was some for late March delivery, which that just does more to take the legs out from under the market there. But those guys for sure have those cattle hedged on that April board, and you know, they're gaining an extra $5 or $6 there, and you can't hardly blame them. It's like getting more for their cattle than if they didn't have them hedged and got them sold last week. But rough start to the week in the southern plains here in the Texas Panhandle, western Oklahoma and places. The winds just horrible on Monday, 50, 60 mile an hour winds. Big fires around, burning cattle up in the pastures, burning homes out. Just firefighters running around all over trying to put those things out, and those fires are running 30 to 50 miles an hour on the ground, just almost impossible to get them under control. But look at some feeder markets on Monday. Oklahoma City at 8,500 head on Monday. Their feeders steady to $3 higher. Guys still wanting cattle. Light peewee steer calves, especially steady to $5 higher. But your bigger 6-weight steer calves were sure $1 to $3 lower, and we saw that in other places, even up north in McCook, Nebraska. You look at the Beef Market Central market report there, near 3,000 head, and their feeder steers steady to $2 higher. Just a lighter test on calves, but they were lower there. Joplin at 7,000. Look at your Beef Market Central report there. Everything pretty much steady to $4 higher, which Joplin's actually close enough to the southeast. You're getting a lot of orders coming in there for those light, hard crossbred calves there to turn out on the summer grass when it gets here. But that's your feeder flash for Tuesday.